Hello there and welcome back everyone. Preparations are being made to boot out all the races that are within my space. And once I have a handful of them, then I am effectively probably going to be at war with everyone as a result. But I think I'm going to give them a little bit of leeway and early warning, I think. Although this is going to be a little bit tedious, so I'm going to just start with whoever the main offenders are that I see. Let's see, we got the Taurians, and we got mainly the humans, so I'm just gonna quickly threaten them or tell them to move their ships out of my space, and they should respect that, right? It'll just hurt the relations a little bit, which, considering all the diplomacy bonuses I have, I don't think that's gonna matter. Let's see. Yep, they're gonna ask them to leave. I believe that's only 10 turns though, so that's not really exciting. But I'm going to give them some early warning before I start getting violent. Because I can abuse my power, so I don't even know what they said there. I just rushed through that really quickly, and I'm going to assume that they're going to pull back. Nonetheless, I do have one world here, and I did finally realize why population here is so large, I guess, is because I have an invasion ship in Ren 2. I was wondering about that, and now I realize it. But I think I might use it to capture Kotov, because it's a world in my space. I'm free to take it, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to get a market center here, and then we're going to replace this shopping center for the financial capital, I think, next. Or I could do adaptive soil, but that would be the worst spot to put it, quite frankly. I would just rather put it out here in the water, so maybe that can wait a bit. No, actually, let me just cancel this and then get my marketing capital afterwards, and really it's just a matter of making sure I have enough ships out available to kind of enforce my will of keeping all the other fleets out, because I'm going to need a very damn strong military. And also, we have this crazy little formation going on here, which I have no idea what happened. How is that there? So I'm going to be wondering a bit as my survey ship explores that. But nonetheless, I was saying before how my first 3 roamers are built. They got the armor, they got potentially the damage output they need, I'm really hoping. And a couple more squads of them should be more than enough muscle that I need. Especially when I start salvaging all the ships that I start destroying. That would be really nice there too. And where the hell did I want this constructor to go? I think maybe I wanted to cover this blind spot here, because that's the only big blind spot that's in my way. One over here, but that's not a big issue. And a tiny bit up there. So really, I think I just put... No, I don't need to put it there. What am I saying? I have upgrade scanners, so maybe this constructor instead should just upgrade the scanners on like 2 or 3 of these star bases within reach. That should make it a little bit more convenient. And I also have another constructor too, so I might as well use that for the same thing. That should nicely cover my blind spot. And then I could take out the Iridian starbase. And no, I am not giving the Marauders more tribute or not anything to help them in their time of need, because I seriously doubt they need it. I'm going to go to a limb and say they're just fine, because after all, they're the ones who want to stay on their home world, right? They don't care about the other planets. It's their loss, because now I have overwhelming power over them. And I have one more action point. Move it forward. It doesn't want to build. Let me guess. There's a starbase in that fog war, isn't there? Yeah, I cannot build with 5 ties unless... Oh, maybe it's this one right here. That's probably what's causing it. Because it's 1 hex shorter than I actually thought it was. So we'll correct that in a moment. We got a whole bunch of these Iridian constructors busy upgrading. Was it just a research relic? And another United Planets. What's this? So this is just to host the United Planet headquarters. So I'm obviously going to vote for myself because I think I have the sway. And I am selected. And wow, my diplomacy skills are actually working well for me because everyone voted for me, practically. So I just got a massive influence boost from that. I don't know if it'll take effect next turn or not, but I think the best way to find out is see if I get any territory space here. And we'll get the star bases built. Hope that helps a little bit because I'm kind of treading in Kryklon turf a little bit. Not that like that's going to be an issue at all. Like I said, I have so many diplomatic centers. That doesn't matter. Why am I moving you away? Maybe because there's another starbase in the way anyway, so it's not like I could put a starbase there. So I'm probably going to have to get rid of these when I'm ready to strike. Especially this Pirate Sailing one. I'm assuming that's a Sailing starbase, at the very least. If not, it's probably an Iconian one. No, it's not Iconian either, because otherwise they would have given it to the Terran Alliance. So it's probably Sailing or it's probably Kryn. Kryn's another possibility, but we got a 50% health boost. That's going to be monumental. And now, the main question I'm curious about is how do I increase my evasion? Because I had an upgrade for that, I just don't know where it was. Or is that on Warfare? Dimensional phasing, is this it? Yep, it is. And this doesn't want... If this does not want... Okay, there we go. Oh, that gives me a bunch of defenses I don't care about either, damn it. I don't want to look at this. I was hoping there would be more passive upgrades for my evasion, but apparently not, so... Now, we have to find where the jamming equipment is. If that's anywhere at all. I imagine it's related to targeting systems, so that should be engineering, maybe? And if that's the case, it's somewhere here in the Age of War section. Where is it? Warp field targeting support somewhere. So it's around here. I just gotta figure out what tech route I need to go for. Okay, I think we found it. Jammers. It doesn't tell me exactly what it needs, but if I remember correctly, that oh, there it is. I guess the jammers don't actually require anything now. I thought for a fact they required like Illyrium or Promethean or something like that, or Solium. Oh, reduces targeting accuracy of all ships. Okay. So that's what it is. It's for an aura effect, so that has some fun potential for like a really powerful support ship, I think. But even better, I could get regular stuff, so I think that's the route I want to take. And with 3 turns to build, that's not actually going to be too bad. So passive sensor range 1 upgrade. That's going to take 3 turns. I hope, yep, sensor application. So we're going to go on that route there. Because I think I enhanced my infrastructure quite nicely there with 15% food, a bunch of other production or boosts and all that. So I think we're doing really well for ourselves on the infrastructure front. Now, I think we're ready to get the hive planted here. Because that's going to give me a nice 25% production boost. 30 once I actually get one here for terraforming slot. And I do have to look into approval at some point soon because I was looking. I don't have an intimidation center here, so I probably want to do that. I'll wait until the hive. Where do I want to put it though? Because I'm not really certain where I want to put it, to be honest. And this is New Iconia, so I want the raw production, so let me just put it up here, get the extra benevolent points and the extra approval, so that's not going to hurt anybody. And I should have another pair of roamers about to come out next turn. Well, no, one's coming out next turn, and then we'll have another one over here turn after, so get them ready to group up. This 3 will start moving up to the northern region and start clearing out these survey ships, because if they're not going to move them, like this EO1 is still in my turf, although, is it even possible? I don't even think it's possible for it to get to Taurian space, because now, the Taurians' homeworlds aren't even in their own territory. So, being the leader of the United Planets is really good for me. That I will say. And let me max out my population here, and hopefully we can get ourselves another world in the process. Since they are deciding not to build actual military, they have it coming. There's nothing they can do about it. Wow. That extra 100% influence just murdered the Kryklon's turf. Or at least this region here. And I did manage to push maybe 2-3 hexes away from Tarakamon. So, surprisingly, all the territory influence I gained is all in this specific region, which I find funny. I'm not sure why it's centered on a single area, but I'm going to take full advantage of it. So, never mind having these constructors down here. Let me take advantage and hope that when I lose that influence boost sometime down the road, that I can actually hold on to some of it. Hopefully that'll be a good idea. Let's see. Now, we are ready for our financial capital. 80% gross income just on the synergy boost alone. That's going to be amazing once that's built. And I think rushing is probably not worth doing. It's 2,000 credits to just do that, and I don't think I'll get my money back for that within 8 turns, I'm willing to say. And the terraforming slot's done here. This world has really amazing potential to be really effective on the research front, but I need extra hexes for food, quite frankly. So I kind of do regret putting all the matrix in the capital here, but once I get some extra food, I'll be fine. So maybe I delete this mega factory to get an extra farm to help boost that growth even further. Because by the time I get around to putting the extra farm on there, it'll be maxed out, so that will help justify all the production research facilities I put on this world. Oh wait. Oh, they're threatening me? A minor race is threatening me? I'm assuming it's this race here. I don't know why they think the anomalies are theirs, because they don't even have anything at all. Again, I repeat. I'm not even. All I saw was maybe 2 or 3 scout ships. I don't even know where they're at, and they don't even bother with constructors or anything. I imagine it's so. Why are they threatening me that their anomalies are theirs? So that's interesting. That's amusing. Now, sensor implication is done, and wow, it's only going to take 3 turns and then a following 4 turns to get target assistant. Then they get the upgrade jamming array. So 7 turns, I'm going to get the most I could probably get out of my evasion. And let's see, I'm at 30% now with the 20 passive, 10 for the research. So that will give me 50% evasion. Almost effectively, in theory, doubling my health of all the ships and durability. Which I am ecstatic for. That's going to make them, well, they're probably already the most dominating ships in the galaxy right now. Because, for obvious reasons, no one actually wants to build military, and what the hell did I have in mind? Probably just growth. So let's rush to get this maxed out. With 0.6 population a turn, that should go really quickly. And then I'll have to worry about approval when we get to that point. Alright. Oh, this is Kona, so continue on, obviously building more roamers. And then, once I get the fully upgraded jamming array, I can make my support ship, I think, or at least an auxiliary ship to kind of aid them, because what, I require thulium? I already got 4, which is the perfect number I need for like 4 supporting ships, 1 for each squadron. So that's going to work amazingly well as well. Ooh, and that's going to stack the evasion bonus even further, I think, past 50%. And that will rely entirely on the enemy's fleet's accuracy at that point. And I still haven't figured out how the hell we have all this crazy influence going on here, why it's gone around the yours, but I might as well turn around and find out, because maybe there's a homeworld here, which doesn't explain why we have your territory out here in the middle of nowhere, to be quite honest, but I am looking forward to this. It won't be much longer now. And I think I want 2 more squadrons of roamers. And I've annexed Sanctum. So Sanctum is mine, thank you, Terran Alliance, for keeping that safe for me. And the Taurians are soon to follow. As well as the Archean worlds, I think. I'm just wondering why Hammer is not culture flipped yet, seeing as it's clearly in my space. But it'll take some time. The multiplier isn't that drastic just yet, but I don't even have to fight any of them for it. If they don't want to fight me, by all means, I'm just going to take the worlds forcefully. And look, the Taurians still love me, the Terran Alliance still love me, the Arcans still love me. This is going to be a ridiculously boring campaign. So I'm going to have to act quick on really infuriating all of them and see if they actually do something. I really hope they actually put some effort into keeping me from winning. Because we can't have this be that easy of a win, right? I know I said the normal difficulty, but geez. All the hard difficulty, or the gifted difficulty AI had going for him was really just the extra resources at the start. I don't even think they had anything else going for him besides all that ridiculous bonuses. Now let me see, can I take this? Yes, I can. Without even trying. The cow parts are destroyed. I have another world to call my own. And is well equipped, I must say, towards, well, manufacturing. So I can use this for a research world of some kind. I don't care for a culture center. And maybe I could get a little bit more out here. We'll have to see, because this is perfect for wealth and it boosts research. So I can optimize this a little bit. But I'll get to that when it yells at me. And they even have better research facilities, so I will happily accept them. And, oh, this is Tech Ovina. This is the one I just took from Terran Alliance, so perfect. Without even doing anything, I am slowly just destroying everyone. It's living the good life, isn't it? Mind you, it's not, like I just said, ideal for YouTube. But hey, I'm gonna change that really quickly. And with this world, Sanctum, how's the best way to optimize what I want here? I think I just focus on building a bunch of hexes around here, because I got no actual terraform slots anywhere else to utilize, so I might as well do that. Use 2 more terraform slots here, try and spread out some more, and try and at least find an ideal position for my hive, if it ever gets to that point. So yeah, two worlds in a single turn, and not even a shot was fired. Well, in space anyway. And these AR distant gaze those were all the ships from the world I just took, wasn't it? I'm assuming it was. Sadly, they don't even have any weapons. They're pointless. And the first jamming tech is done. 4 more turns till we get the upgrade version. And I will be really, really happy. And then we will be all set. Because, yeah, I'm going to have another fleet. I think this makes my second squad all set. Yep, the second squad's ready. So 1 more squad, where we already got the first one of 3 done. And that conveniently works out well. Because once that's assembled, target support's done. And then I show him the door. I could probably show him the door right now, but I'm giving him a chance. And I think the Taurians aren't even trying to go back to the space. I don't know. You're in dire times, I don't care. I'm gonna take your plants and then I'll help ya. Being benevolent brings out the worst in people, what can I say? What can I say? Let's just hope we put all this benevolence behind us once the campaign's over. Because really, there's not much to go through. Even with the Kryklons, as soon as I managed to finally break through the Salins, mainly by just gaming the system, essentially, everything was easy from then on out, because damn, the Yor had absolutely no ships, and they had so much culture which boosted my victory conditions so ridiculously. Speaking of victory conditions, everything's going swimmingly. Am I first of everything? First influence. Last on tech, which is interesting, probably because I'm not trading, that's probably why. So there's still a possibility I could lose to technology if I don't be quick. But who has the most research? It's probably the Altarians, isn't it? Well, apparently I still have the most research amount, just not the most amount of tech, probably due to the trade. So I can still potentially catch up. I'm not worried. And that was a horrible spot, I must say, for this constructor. And I think I've been just getting Mark 1s. Yeah, I've been getting Mark 1s, which is even worse. I should have been getting Mark IIs. Oh well. We'll just keep the influence going, keep everything going. Hopefully, we'll keep pushing our condition. Ooh, I just love to kill that eel right now. Come on, I could get away with it, but... let's try and have some fun here. We'll just scare the crap out of them. If nothing else. Even though they're not even gonna acknowledge it. Cause yeah, skill and diplomacy. If I knew it was so easy to get a diplomacy win just building a bunch of random star bases, trying to get extra influence, I would have gone probably benevolent and gone for a diplomacy victory instead of benevolent. Oh my god. Please tell me the Iranians actually built that as opposed to got from debris. That would be the best. Okay, and that explains the influence in here. The Yor actually have a plant, which they're at risk of just straight up losing, but where the hell is the Yor homeworld then in that case? Because that should mean that I'm relatively close to where the homeworld is then. I think. And like I said, population's maxed out, so let's get that farm built. And then we'll worry about what we do afterwards. Probably just go research focus from there on out. Well, if I'm going to do that, I could just rush this then. Go straight to focus now for the extra 20 research. And then we're sitting pretty. Speaking of research, do I just delete this culture center and make this all research section here? I think I do. And hey, do I want more diplomacy bonuses or not? I think I'm doing good as is. I don't think I need more. I think it's safe to say, although ideally, if I'm going for a diplomacy victory, if I were to ever play another campaign, I think I have to be at max possible relations with them for that to work. Yeah, I think it needs to be completely maxed out, I assume. Although, that could be the cap right there and I just don't realize it because nothing else seems to be going up. Let me see. Is there a way... I think that I have to research that. That might be what it is. I think there's a research condition that allows me to absorb them into my race. I think basically that's what it means. I just have no idea where to find it. And let's see. Bureau label note. Diplomacy, I just want to find it quickly here. That's for alliances and diplomacy bonuses. Diplomacy bonus 3. Unlocks more powerful resolutions, yeah. So I need to research them to get access to this. And let's see. Oh, and that doesn't even want to tell me. Diplomacy 5. Yeah, it's assimilation trees. That's probably what I'm looking for there, where I could just assimilate races there. And I might as well, before I forget, go back to my targeting support, because I don't want to research the diplomacy like I did the last time. Remember, that's exactly how I ended up getting all this diplomacy structures to begin with, because I accidentally spent 8 turns trying to get to the diplomacy research, and I think it's what's giving me the win single-handedly. How hilarious is that?